Welcome to our Titan test bench. This is for the ultimate NVIDIA GeForce single GPU card. We can't show you any benchmarks yet as of the time of releasing this video, but we can show you how we intend to get them. So we're going to test it in a number of different ways against a number of different cards. Let's start with the contenders. So there's the GeForce Titan. This is the king of the NVIDIA GPUs. It is a GK110, the same card as you'll find in a supercomputer, basically the fastest supercomputer in the world at the Oak Ridge National Lab. We've got it up against a 7970. We've got it up against the previous king of the castle for Kepler cards, the GTX 680. We've got it up against a 660 Ti, just for a more realistic card. We're going to be running two of these in SLI, though, to show you what that kind of a configuration would be able to do against a titanic opponent like a Titan. And if we wanted to throw a god into the mix, then there's the Ares 2, which is two 7970 gigahertz edition GPUs. That is a custom card from ASUS with a liquid cooler on it. So let's see how that compares to the Titan. So we've got to test it a number of different ways. More importantly than almost anything else with the Titan is the fact that it not only performs better than previous generation products, but does so quietly and with thermals that can accommodate even small form factor systems like this 19.2 liter case right here. So Titan, it's very important to get a good idea of what the acoustics are like, both on an open bench as well as in a case. So we're going to be installing it in that tiny computer and finding out how that runs for you guys. We're also going to be taking readings using our red mic on the open test bench. So this is at a 12-inch distance from the center of the fan hub. We're going to be giving you guys readings of all the different cards here. We are using our LGA 2011 test bench, so that's 16 gigs of memory, 3960X overclocked to 4 gigahertz on a P9 X79 Deluxe running on a Vertex 4 SSD for the boot drive. So this is pretty representative of what an enthusiast would be running on their system, powered by a ZX 1250 watt power supply. Speaking of power supplies, we have a UPS running down here with a wattage meter so that we can take power readings and tell you guys how these cards compare to each other. So we're just gonna cycle through these here, show you how that works. There you go. So it's nothing's running right now, but we had to mod this UPS because the stock fan is quite loud. So we installed a switch on the side that is run in line with the fan so that we can actually turn it off when we're taking our acoustic readings. So this does a couple of things. It makes it so that the room is quite quiet for acoustics, and it evens out the input voltage to this guy right here, which gives us much more consistent wattage readings. Aha, monitor configurations. So we want to test it in 3D, in surround, as well as on a single large format panel. This is because the Titan has 6 gigs of GPU memory. That is on one GPU. This is the largest by far single core consumer graphics card in terms of the frame buffer. So we're going to run it in 3D at 1080p, at regular 1080p. We're going to run it at 2560 by 1600 on a 30-inch monitor. And you can see here we have three 24-inch 1920 by 1200 monitors. We are going to test the Titan versus the Ares 2 in 3-way surround to give you guys some idea how dual 7970 gigahertz editions would stack up against a single Titan. Remember, a single Titan is only one GPU, so you don't have to rely on any SLI or Crossfire driver optimizations. It's just going to work. Ambient temperatures will be monitored using our HH506RA multi-logger thermometer to make sure that we are giving you guys an accurate idea of how each of these GPUs is going to perform in terms of temperatures. And I think that pretty much wraps it up. Yeah. Enjoy our Titan coverage when it comes. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos. And I have no idea what Slick's talking about.